Hey, what's up, Hoovians? Friends of Ood-Kind here, and welcome back to another episode review. And this video, I'm going to be reviewing World War III. So, the second part of this two-part story, I'll post a link to the review of part one in the description below. But just a quick recap. There have been aliens attacking London. There's been a spaceship that's landed in the Thames. Rose has been gone for a year and presumed dead. There's these creatures from outer space called the family of Slitheen who have been killing people and taking their skins and dressing themselves in their skins to disguise themselves. And one thing I forgot to mention in the last episode review was that Bad Wolf has been sprayed across the TARDIS. Jackie has called the authorities on the Doctor. The Doctor and Rose have been escorted to 10 Downing Street to try and determine what to do with this alien attack. The Slitheen have killed all the alien intelligence that is the United Nations Intelligence Task Force, which is now known as the Unified Intelligence Task Force, all apart from the Doctor. And so we move on to World War III. So the Doctor has informed the soldiers that there is aliens in Downing Street. And when they all reach the room where the Slitheen are in, they've gone back into their skin suits and discovered that all the alien intelligent people have died, to which the Slitheen blamed the Doctor. And I found a parallel in this story with the Genesis of the Daleks, where the Doctor is backed against the wall, but is against a lift, and then the Doctor escapes. And he escapes to where Rose and Harriet Jones are. I did enjoy the scene where some of the Slitheen are chasing Harriet and Rose around Downing Street. I thought that's funny. That's very comical writing by Russell T Davies. Sort of a Scooby-Doo spoof kind of thing. I found it enjoyable. Another little bit I liked is when the Doctor goes in and sprays, I think, gas or the fire extinguisher across the Slitheen to get Rose and Harriet Jones out. I liked the part where the Doctor says to Harriet Jones, "Who are you?" And Harriet Jones says, "Harriet Jones, MP for Fly Down North." And the Doctor says, "Nice to meet you." And I just thought that was funny. Just all in crisis, he's still finding time to greet people. And so Rose and Harriet Jones and the Doctor all go into the cabinet room and lock themselves in. And that was a nice scene between Margaret, the Slitheen, and the Doctor. The Doctor's kind of saying, you know, I'm gonna beat you. Throughout the story, I think that Christopher Eccleston's Doctor done a very good job of sort of inviting kids to watch it, saying that yes, you know, this is a dangerous situation, but I'm going to win. And the way he figures out how he's going to win is the whole scene where he says, "Who are the Slitheen?" And they're telling him what they're like, you know, and what they smell like and all this, and he's narrows it down. I thought that was very, very good in the way that the Doctor is inviting kids into thinking their way out of things. And of course, Mickey and Jackie are getting attacked by another Slitheen in Mickey's flat or apartment. And then the Doctor finally figures out what planet these creatures are from. And I just think it's great. His face, his smile, and he says "Raxacorica fallipatorius," and anything with vinegar will kill them. Another humorous part of that scene was in Mickey's kitchen. He's got pickled eggs, pickled onions, everything pickled in vinegar, and then the Doctor turns to Rose and says, "You kissed this man." I thought it was, that's a cool character development part on the Doctor. And then the scene that follows that is hilarious, where the Slitheen he gets vinegar thrown at him, all these pickled eggs and pickled onions and stuff, and then just explodes everywhere. And I just think that's funny. All this gunk all over Mickey and Jackie in Mickey's kitchen. I just think that's a great visual. And then the scene where the Doctor and Rose and Harriet Jones are in the cabinet room, and he's got Jackie's on the phone to them, and the Doctor says, "There's always been a way out, but he could save the world and lose Rose." I thought that was very, very good as well. More character development by the Doctor. And then Rose just says, "We'll do it. Don't worry about me. Just do it." I thought that's good character development as well on Rose's part. And I liked it throughout the episode where the Doctor knows this name, Harriet Jones, but can't quite remember and can't quite figure it out until right at the end. And the Doctor has given Mickey the password to fire not nuclear missiles, just a regular missile from the British Navy to destroy 10 Downing Street. And I like how Rose develops here. She kind of says, okay, the best place to keep safe and alive is in a small area. And then they go into a small closet, which is, she says, is solid. And I like that way of thinking of Rose. And of course, throughout this, the Slitheen are waiting on the UN to release codes because they have said that there's aliens above ready to destroy planet Earth, which was a lie. They just want to launch these missiles and stuff at every other country and start World War III. And then a missile, the missile that Mickey launches, hits Downing Street. But before it does, the soldiers clear everyone that's alive in and around Downing Street, clear them out apart from the Doctor, Rose, and Harriet, and the Slitheen. But it was a great scene there when the missile actually hits Downing Street, destroys the place, but the cupboard that Rose and Harriet Jones and the Doctor are in survives. And Harriet Jones comes walking out and tells the soldier just to spread the word that the UN can back down and that the Earth is safe. And I also like the character development of Jackie at the end there, where she's finally accepting that Rose is going to go with the Doctor. She's his friend now, and he's her best friend. So she wants to make him dinner, and she's asking what kind of food and drink that he eats and drinks. A funny little bit was when the phone call between the Doctor and Rose says, "My mum's cooking," and then the Doctor says, "Good, put her on the minimum heat and let her simmer for a couple of hours." I just thought that was so funny, really, really funny. And of course, Rose is packing more of her clothes because she's going back with the Doctor, and Jackie didn't want her to go, just like any kind of parent that you want your kids to be safe. But yeah, all in all, a very, very good story. Again, very good character development, and I think Christopher Eccleston sells this story so well, especially if there's kids watching. His little glances and smiles here and there, thinking, things are bad, but hey, I'm gonna win. I think that pretty much sells it as a family show. A good, decent story. Good characters. The story doesn't slow down. It's a very fast-paced story. It doesn't feel like 45 minutes. I'll give this episode a 9 out of 10. So the first story I gave a 7 out of 10. The second part of the story I gave a 9 out of 10. The story as a whole, I'm going to go right in the middle and give it an 8 out of 10. Very, very strong 8 out of 10. So anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed that. And as always, thank you for watching, and like and subscribe.